Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. I am the obsessed movie man Jack, and welcome to Beyond the Projector. Yay, I'm on a roll remembering the name of my own show. I am once again your host, Jack the Obsessed Movie Man, and I am here with Billy. Billy, say hi.
Hello, hello.
And oh, I see what you did there. And I am also with the Sparkly Sparkles. Sparkles, say hi.
Hello.
And it is Super Bowl Sunday, which means we are obviously going to be talking about Beetlejuice. We're recording this on Super Bowl Sunday, and God forbid we talk about Super Bowl. Recently we lost an actress that is very dear in our hearts to us, to our group, Catherine O'Hara. She was a comedic genius. I actually just recently discovered she's a Canadian, so she was on I forgot what the group was called. It's a Canadian version of SNL. She was with John Candy and Eugene Levy and people like that. And I obviously I think we know her from a lot of Tim Burton's works. I knew her also from Schitt's Creek, which is a hilarious show. And I think what remember her most from is the voice of Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what I'll always remember her from. But we're talking about Beetlejuice tonight. Before we go into the topic at hand, Sparkle, is there a particular Catherine O'Hara role that you love the most? Or one of your favorites, at least?
Well, I will definitely say Sally is my favorite from her. But of course, I did not know quite a lot of voices in some of the media I was exposed to was from her. So I'm like, how did I not know this? And I'm so mad at myself for not knowing. Ugh. So yeah,
She's done a lot of.
I'm mad at myself for that.
Well, no need to be mad. It's just like it goes to show how talented she was to playing all these different types of characters. So it's almost a compliment that we couldn't identify her in some of them, in a way.
Nah.
Billy, is there a certain Catherine O'Hara role that comes to mind for you?
Well, definitely Home Alone because that's one I grew up with.
Yep, that's another
Mhm.
excellent one.
Yeah.
The woman who forgot her son twice. Just bringing that, just setting that out, putting that out there. But
It
we're
was
talking
by
about.
accident though.
I know, Kevin. No, I know by accident. I'm just giving her character a hard time. So Billy suggested we do Beetlejuice. So Billy, why specifically Beetlejuice for remembering Catherine O'Hara?
Well, funny enough, it is ironically her last movie.
Yes, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, correct?
Yep,
Um, I'm still surprised that movie got made. I
I'm
saw.
so glad it did.
I'm glad it did, but I'm surprised it did because that movie was in development hell almost since the first movie was released. Like, and we're talking about the first one, which I believe was made right after Tim Burton did Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and
Hey!
I, I thank you, Pee-wee. Paul Rubin's another Tim Burton actor. I think they met on that one. But the idea was that Burton was talking about doing Batman or was negotiating doing Batman, but they were hesitant to actually film that movie. So I believe what happened is they kind of made Beetlejuice as a way to prove that Tim Burton could do something that like that, a little darker.
And then he went on to direct the Batman movies.
Yeah, he did. At least two of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he has a knack for making dark Christmas movies, doesn't he? Batman Returns and Night Before Christmas. I know he didn't direct it, but you know what I mean. In fact, I actually was doing some research, and apparently the script for the one of the original scripts was a lot darker and less comedic. Can you imagine that? I mean, I know Beetlejuice is not totally dark, but there is some disturbing imagery in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Mhm.
here's an example. Like the car crash that the Maitlands are in. That's supposed to be a lot more graphic death. I don't really want to get into that. Like they're begging to get or pleading for help to get out of the car as they drown and stuff like that.
Oh.
Um, Beetlejuice, he was actually a lot darker in the script. Like he was originally a demon, and he takes the form of a short man who wants to kill the Dietz family and sleep with Lydia. Well, I guess he's still a demon in this, and he's still infatuated with Lydia, but he doesn't really want to murder the Dietz family. And I keep thinking when I heard that he was a short man, I keep thinking, did they originally want to cast Danny DeVito as this character? Because that would have been funny.
I'm a trash man.
I'm in the trash. I still need to see some of that. I've only seen like one or two episodes of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I need to see more. Do you want to know who the original choice for Beetlejuice was, or Burton's original choice? Because it wasn't Michael Keaton.
It wasn't?
It was Sammy Davis Jr.
What?
Yeah, it was Sammy Davis Jr. But I don't think when they went to Michael Keaton, Keaton didn't know who Burton was, and he had to be convinced about the project because a lot of the actors didn't really understand what Beetlejuice was about. Like Burton said in an interview for the second one that he did not understand what or who Beetlejuice was, which is fair.
Hmm.
And do you want to know who was originally Delia before they cast Catherine O'Hara? It was Angelica Houston, you know, Morticia from the Addams Family movies.
Mm.
She was
Hmm.
cast, but she dropped out because she got sick,
Oh.
had some sort of illness, and we also had you want before Winona Ryder got the part, there were other actresses for Lydia. Jennifer Connelly, Sarah Jessica Parker, Lori Loughlin, and Molly Ringwald all auditioned for her.
Oh God,
Wow.
Molly Ringwald as Lydia Dietz.
Could you could you imagine or no?
Honestly, a redhead goth girl would be interesting.
I could see that. That'd be cool. I don't know how old Lori Loughlin was at the time of this movie. I know her from Full House, obviously. Um,
Yeah.
but Jennifer
You said it
Connelly,
was other than her. It was who else was there? Oh,
Sarah
Jennifer
Jessica,
Connelly.
I could see
She
that.
would have been. That would have been interesting.
But that's enough trivia, I guess. We could talk about the movie. Um, let's start with Catherine O'Hara first, I guess, as Delia Deeds, because I think next to Michael Keaton, she probably steals the show.
Oh, yeah.
She's extremely manic. Um, the
Artiste.
art an artiste. Um,
Artiste.
do you have a favorite moment of of Delia in this movie? And will nix anything that has her having to do with Jeffrey Jones, I guess, the husband. Because one of my favorites is her like, if you don't like, she's talking. Okay, I'll bring it up. She's talking to her husband during the begin one of the first scenes you see her in, and she's like, if you don't let me express myself, I will go insane and take you with me. And then the look on Jeffrey Jones' face is priceless.
Yeah.
It's
My favorite. Oh, that is definitely a classic one. He's just okay. I'll just let her go nuts. But leave this room. This is fine.
yeah. Okay. I do
My
I
favorite scene was with her and Otho when they were just talking about color palettes, and the Maitlands are trying to scare them with no success because they can't see them.
Oh yes, like when what's her name tries to take off her face.
Gina Davis.
Yes, Gina Davis, thank you. Uh
Hmm.
I love that.
Her character was Barbara, yeah.
Barbara, right. I love that when she, after the little scream fit Delia has, Barbara just looks at her like, I'm going to get her. I am going to get her.
Alec Baldwin's actually pretty funny in this, playing just this dorky guy kind of guy who makes miniature models. I I'm not the biggest Alec Baldwin, not just because of the personal life of him and all the stuff that happened, but I'm like that's just Alec Baldwin. I think what's the movie with all the puppets that from the guys who did South Park? They made like an Alec Baldwin joke, and that's the only thing I thought was pretty funny that has to do. Never mind.
Mm.
I think it's Team America or whatever. Um, yeah, I okay. Let's talk about Beetlejuice then. Let's talk about Keaton. How long is he? Does anyone know how long he's even in the movie? Because it's very little. I would argue he's probably in it less than 10 minutes, like total screen time. But whatever screen time he's in, he is a delight to. Michael Keaton's a delight to watch in this role. It it's
Oh, 100%.
it's very sim in some ways. It's similar to Robin Williams' Genie. If you kind of understand with what I'm saying, would you agree?
Yep, I can see
Yeah,
it.
Like it's this
yeah,
magical being who is like a pop cultural reference kind of guy who is a fast talker and improv. Because Michael Keaton was a comedian at the time of this, look like Robin Williams. So I can kind of see this similar to the genie from Aladdin. But do you guys have a favorite Michael Keaton moment in the movie? Like as in Beetlejuice moment?
I really enjoy the moment where he's first time he actually speaks one on one with Lydia, and he's trying to do a game of charades, and he's just so close to getting free again. He falls off the little play set he's shrunk himself onto.
Yeah. I do love the charade bit. That's a lot of fun.
yeah.
Sparkle, do you have a favorite moment of Beetlejuice? As in like the character, not the movie title.
um, yeah, actually, I do. It's when he was first starting to talk with Adam and Barbara, and Adam asked him, "What are your qualifications?" And he's like, "Well, I've been to Harvard. I've been to the Black Plague. I had a really good time there. I've seen The Exorcist about 100 something times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact you're talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think?"
I That's probably my favorite moment. Like the whole scene is my favorite moment with him in it. Like he's just going at it like, "We'll be like Italian." And I love
Where'd you
Hey,
go?
where'd you?
Hey,
Hey,
go!
come on!
Where'd
Where'd
you
you
go?
lose?
I always love the sandworms. You hate them? I hate them too. That like I don't know why. It's just like it's like he has severe ADHD and his mind is going everywhere. That's how I interpreted Beetlejuice. Let me back up because I have a new mic. I'm not sure how loud I am. It's like you know how in the new It show they talk about how Pennywise lives in both the past, present, and the future. It feels like that with Beetlejuice. It feels like his mind is so all over the place that he doesn't even know where or when he is. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, yeah. Who would? Speaking of which, who do you think would win in a fight? Because they're very similar, Beetlejuice and Pennywise. They can alter reality. They're both dark entity. I think it's Pennywise still. Um,
Careful, you'll summon Sphinx.
oh no. No, all due respect to Sphinx if you're listening to this podcast.
Oh no.
There's also the Danny Elfman score, which I think is one of his best, like the intro dun, 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 dun. And
Oh yeah.
it's like almost all of Danny Elfman's scores are instantly recognizable. And I believe this was the second project because he worked on Pee-wee as well. I think this is the second project he did with Burton.
Breakdance!
Is it sad that I've never seen that movie, Billy?
I've never seen it either. I just know that scene.
Oh, okay. I all I know is there's a
Am I
scene.
the only one who saw it?
Oh, you seen it? What do you think of it?
Well, it's interesting. It's kind of all over the place, but
That
it's
checks out.
it's it's pretty good. Pretty good.
All I know of Francis, and I know of there's a scene I think in the movie where he goes onto a set where they're filming Godzilla. I think that's in the movie, but that's all I know about
I
that.
don't remember that.
Oh,
Uh,
isn't Large Marge in that movie? Is that the one where he's hitchhiking and there's the woman driving the car and she makes the face? Isn't that where comes from? Billy, can you help me out here? Do you know what
Yes,
I'm talking about?
Large Marge.
Yeah. Okay, I know that at least. That was
mhm.
terrifying.
Oh dear.
But back to Beetlejuice. What shall
Yeah,
we?
sorry about that.
No, no, it's not your fault. I brought that up. It's um Did anyone else, and by that I mean Billy, did anyone have like the biggest crush on Winona Ryder in that film?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Um, Winona Ryder, whether she be goth, whether she be enchanted woman in Edward Scissorhands, is absolutely stunning, and she still is. Like my favorite Winona Ryder moment is not in a film, but it's in real life when Stranger Things got an award and she's on the stage and she's kind of I don't really know what the story was behind that, but she's looking very confused at what's going on and she's just like you can't see my face, but she's just like turning around. She's going through a whole bunch of different emotions. I don't know what that was. There's probably a story behind it, but it's my favorite Winona Ryder moment.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, Billy?
Oh, I do. It's funny, but I get what you mean. And Ryder, even today, like she still looks amazing for her age.
Definitely. Like she's
Like
aged.
Lydia comes on screen, it's like, wait, how long has it been?
It's almost like it's almost there's certain actors and actresses who age very well, and there are people like Gary Busey. No, kind of disrespect to Gary Busey, kind of no disrespect to Gary. That's a bad joke. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else we could talk about for Beetlejuice. There were some spin-offs, and there was a lot of stuff that resulted from it, but we'll get into that for a second. Roger Ebert, my favorite movie critic, how how original, did not care for Beetlejuice, which made me sad. He gave it 2 out of 4. He said he liked the romance with Barbara and Adam, but he thought it was too dark and he didn't really get what Byrne was trying to do. Uh,
Eh,
yeah,
Hmm.
like that.
well, then the movie was just not for his style.
Yeah, it's
He
not
can
for
go
him.
watch. He can go criticize Godzilla.
Okay, side note, whether you disagree or agree with Ebert on something, I had to move for a second. That's the noise you're hearing. Whether you agree or disagree with Ebert, he is such a great writer that you understand where he's coming from when he likes or dislikes a movie. Like he says it extremely clearly, and he makes you want to understand movie making more. Also, he's really funny. Like Billy just brought up the Godzilla review. That's one of my favorites of his. Um, like I think Gene Siskel was in his was he was getting sick, his co-host. And he was in the hospital and they were both reviewing Godzilla at the time. And I'm like, that movie's not going to stop Gene Siskel. He's going to be in his hospital bed talking how bad this movie was.
Oh no.
But back to Beetlejuice. That's going to be the new catch. That should be the title of this episode. Back to Beetlejuice.
Yeah, just
Uh,
don't say his name 3 times.
Back to Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetle. No.
No!
That's
What
another
did I
thing I
just
like.
say?
I thought that's also a funny thing about the movie, how that's how you summon him and that's how you get rid of him. And it's just interesting that he's not. It's kind of like the Mr. Mxyzptlk thing from Superman, where you have to say his name backwards to get rid of him, and you have
Oh
to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's almost exactly like that.
Yeah.
I
But
saw that. I love that audio. You hear it on TikTok for the first time, where Superman just outdumbs him. Like, how do you say that? Kill Tipsy one? No, kill Tipsy's on. Oh,
talk about okay. I know we're sidetracking again. Gilbert Godfrey is the perfect voice for that character in Superman the Animated Series. Like I love him. All right, back to Beetlejuice. How yeah, I don't know how many times I've said that. We Beetlejuice result. I guess this discussion is not just about Catherine O'Hara, not just about Beetlejuice the movie. We could go into Beetlejuice the media if you guys would like, because it'll give us more to talk about. There were a few things that spin off. There was a video game, I believe, on the NES. There was a TV series, a Universal theme show, a sequel that just came out about a year or two ago. My memory's flexible, and a musical. What would you like to go over? I'll give the floor to Billy on this one. Billy, is there any of those that stand out to you that mean a lot?
I have not seen the musical. Haven't had the chance, but
No,
I have seen a bit of the show, and I highly enjoy it.
it's uh, it's so much fun. It's not, I won't defend it as like the greatest musical of all time, but it is a blast, especially if you get a great audience. Um,
Oh, absolutely. It is one of the absolute best cartoons from the 80s, 90s.
oh yeah. Oh, I've totally blanked. I'm so sorry. I mentioned the music. I meant the musical, but I've seen some of the TV show as well. I've seen some of the TV show as well. It's funny how they're now Beetlejuice and Lydia are now friends. It's kind of and I do love the animation. It's very imaginative. Sparkle, str does anything what's the phrase? Is there any of these that sound interesting or that you particularly like, whether it be the sequel, the TV show, the musical, the Universal theme park show, the video game?
Ching!
Oh, what?
What?
Cha-ching!
Oh,
Yeah. I know where that's from.
Come on, Jack. Universal Studios. Ching!
yeah. Oh, it took me a second. No, no, Billy.
Let's not talk about that.
You, sir, are despicable.
Ain't I a stinker?
If we ever talk
You're
about that, if we, full
despicable.
disclosure, if we ever talk about that movie, if we ever talk about that movie, we're bringing Kyle on because Kyle, I don't know if he loves it, but he loves the memes that come from it. So,
Mm,
which is fair. They are funny memes. But Sparkle, back to you. Are there anything about the Beetlejuice media or franchise or anything that came after that sticks out to you? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, have you seen
well,
clips from the musical or the clips from the show? I
well,
know
I have heard a few things about the musical. It seems pretty interesting.
it is like Alex Brightman, who starred in that role, is great.
Yeah.
It's fun to have a real. It's like Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Mm.
where you have a great. If you have a great audience, you're gonna have a blast. Where people come in costumes, people are singing the songs and all that. But I think Universal actually had like a theme show regarding Beetlejuice, like he was a rock concert or something at
Hmm.
Universal Studios. Cha-ching! It's my. Did you guys see this? I think, and Billy, I know you saw the sequel. Sparkle, did you ever end up seeing the sequel? I know you just watched this. You did your homework. You watched Beetlejuice fairly recently. Did you see the sequel?
No, I did not.
Did it not really appeal to you, or just didn't get the chance, or are you not supporting movie theater, Sparkle? No.
No, 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 no. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I support movie theaters with all my heart.
Thank you. You could say on this channel, Sparkle. No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
But in all honesty, I was kind of scared to watch it
That's fair. When you,
because I don't know what it is, but lately I just haven't been really into watching the newest movies. I guess I guess because I just am afraid of being disappointed.
that is
I
valid.
don't know.
That's completely valid. Like when you get these legacy sequels that have been all the rage lately, I blame Billy. You can agree with me on this, probably. I blame Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Maybe it started earlier than that, but I firmly think Star Wars: The Force Awakens is kind of the reason we've gotten more of these legacy sequels.
Yes, legacy corporate sequels, I should
Yeah.
say. They
It,
patent it, they package it, and then they're selling it. They're selling it.
I don't think you're giving us enough credit. We here at Jurassic Park, I don't know. Um, I'm sure there are more examples of that. But I think Star Wars really made it go back. 'Cause Force Awakens, I believe, is the most financially successful of the franchise. Financially. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, what Sparkle was saying about being disappointed with all these legacy sequels. You're like, we've wanted sequels to, or not necessarily wanted, but we're excited, but also nervous that they're just gonna fail us. Is that kind of what you're going with, Sparkle?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's and Beetlejuice 2. or Beetlejuice was in development hell for so long. I believe since the original that it was could it be good? And I know it left some people divided, but I personally love that movie. Or not loved. I really like that movie. Billy, you thoughts on Beetlejuice? I know we were originally talking about the first one, but I just thought to branch it out a little bit. I'm just
Oh
curious.
no, that's fine. My thoughts, honestly, I really enjoyed it. I was hesitant because, a sequel and all that. However, it turned out so much better than I thought it would. And there was clearly a lot of love and respect for the movie itself and the characters.
Yeah. Except Jeffrey Jones.
I like how they managed to loophole around that. That was clever.
Yeah. Do you know the whole story behind that, Sparkle? The mate the I'm not gonna go into it, but do you know the behind the scenes of the guy who plays Mr. Dietz?
No, I do not.
That's something you'll have to look up on your own because it's probably not worth talking about on this channel. But let's just say he got fired from basically Hollywood.
Oh.
He's not a good person. So I'm like, I'm laughing when when they reveal what happens to him, I'm like, I don't know.
It's also kind of funny and ironic that Lydia's dad goes out this kind of the same way. What's her name? Her daughter's dad does.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
But
called cruel irony.
and now I know we're kind of losing track on the subject at hand. I know we're talking it's Beetlejuice, but we should also talk about Catherine O'Hara herself. It, hold on, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm accidentally lowering in the volume. I think she helps make Beetlejuice work just because her performance is so over the top and I know I said the word manic, but it's true. Like as Billy said, she's an artiste. It's a memorable character. It's probably a great one for Burton's repertoire.
Oh, absolutely. I love it. It is just way too much fun to watch.
Like I think the idea is you're supposed to be annoyed with this character, and to a degree you are, but you can't help but be entertained. Like Sparkle, do you agree that do you agree that Delia is an entertaining character?
Yes, I do agree with that. Yes. Even though I was kind of annoyed, I did also enjoy uh how she was acting
Hmm.
and that she's an artiste because,
You've got the trifecta of everyone saying artiste. I mean I agree with Sparkle that she is initially annoying, but once you start to kind of get in on the joke that she's supposed to be annoying, that's what makes it pretty funny. It's one of those types of characters. And she has I would say she's one of the best comedic actresses we've had in a long time. Like whether it be in this or Schitt's Creek, which if you've never seen the show, I highly recommend it. At least I've seen the first two seasons. They're very funny, and she's like the I know that it's a the family it's a family of four. She's one of the best characters in that show. She's hilarious. I forgot she's in both versions of a series of unfortunate events. She's both in both the movie and she's in the TV show, playing two different characters, but she's in them both.
Oh, Justice Strauss.
Yeah, she's in that. She was that character, and then she was one of Neil Patrick Harris's Count Olaf's. I think she's in the last episode of the first season.
Huh.
She's like the person who I think she gets thrown into a fire pit or something like that.
Oh Lord.
Well, it's a series of unfortunate events, so it's gonna be disturbing.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Jack.
Yep. And oh yeah, she's married to Bo Welch, who's the production designer of a lot of Burton's works, and tying it back into Cat in the Hat, that was his first film that he directed, Cat in the Hat. So
Huh.
not a good way to start off.
Oh,
Nah.
they can't all be novel hitters first time around.
They can't. No, there's you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, true.
but I know we're going back to it. I will always remember her as Sally. Like there's some I love the sweet innocence of that character, and it's really contrast when you hear her in something like either Schitt's Creek or in Beetlejuice. But Sally is my favorite performance of her. It almost makes me wish we did Nightmare Before Christmas, but we'll save that for another day.
Yeah.
We
Do you,
can always do that another time, yeah.
yeah. Overall, do you is actually I don't remember it, but if we ask this, but is Delia Deetz your favorite Catherine O'Hara performance, or is it another character?
Hmm.
It's
Mm,
hard. She's had a lot of great roles.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. She's definitely incredibly memorable, and
Oh
O'Hara
yeah.
had a lot of range. Like she's done some serious roles, dramatic roles, hilarious roles.
Yeah. Um,
It's hard to say, honestly.
I'd personally go with Sally, but I wouldn't begrudge anyone for choosing because I don't think she's turned in a bad performance. Not one. As in not a bad per it made it sound like she hasn't turned in up a good performance, not one. No, that's not what I meant. And it was a blow when we learned that she passed away. I saw an interview. Was interviewed not long before she died, and she was like, "What role would you like to be best remembered for?" And she just said, "A mom." And I thought that was a sweet answer.
No.
I know.
Yeah, it's quite disheartening, and my feed was constantly a buzz with, "Oh, it's that she passed," and then of course you got those comedic ones who do like, "Hey, 2026, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Oh no.
We talked about this early. It kind of like 2026 reminds me very much of 2016, that horrible year where we lost like Prince, David Bowie, Gene Wilder, Carrie Fisher. I think we lost Alan Rickman that year too. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think we did, yeah.
Like that year
Mm,
was horrible. Like I think Carrie Fisher was like the if it wasn't the last day of December, it was very close.
Yeah, it was a very rough year.
I know I brought this up. Bear with
very
me, but
rough.
our listeners didn't hear it. When we lost Carrie Fisher's mom, Debbie Reynolds, the
Uh-oh,
very
Jack got
next.
frozen.
Oh
Oh,
no.
He
Uh
was.
give me a sec. Am I back? Hold. Uh, am I back?
Yep.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. I may or may not edit this out. My
oh.
internet is spotty. Am I back?
Well, oh
Am I back?
There you are. I see you.
Okay, I'm back. All right. I may or may not edit this out just for comedic relief. I probably will. My internet's really spotty, guys.
Don't worry,
oh
Jack.
yeah, there we go.
Oh, no, yeah,
I
you're
was
getting.
just telling Sparkle, you could easily say you were frozen today.
We need to come up with a contingency plan in case someone gets frozen. Like someone has to quickly co-host the show. But I think that's a sign.
Yeah.
I think that's a sign we should probably wrap up Beetlejuice. It's not. I know it wasn't the longest podcast we've done. We've had longer ones, but it
There's
wasn't
only
really.
so much you can say about Beetlejuice.
It's a simple film. It's very
It
simple,
is.
so there's not a
It
whole
really,
lot.
it's like Ghostbusters. It's very simple in its approach.
Yeah, they're both about ghosts too.
Oh, how
Yeah,
about that?
that's that's
I
fair.
yeah, like I. It's amazing how for such a little film, how much of an impact it's had on culture, especially Halloween culture. You find so much Beetlejuice merch at Spirit Halloween and stuff like that.
Thank
Yes.
you, Beetlejuice.
Exactly. And I know so I think Beetlejuice will remain as a great I would call it a great cult classic. Would you agree with that? It is a good movie, but
Oh
I
yeah,
think its status as a cult classic will be more apt. Agree? Disagree?
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. And we really lost a great actress in Catherine O'Hara, and she will be missed greatly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're gonna call this episode podcast over before my Wi-Fi cuts out yet again. But we will be back. I still have yet to edit the Has Been episode, so that will probably be up first. Or this
Hmm.
one, I have no idea. We'll find out how this goes depending on my mood. Um,
Flip a coin.
flip a coin, Batman. No, my coin! That's okay, because I already brought two. I know, Billy, you
Musical
said you
Batman.
didn't care for that, but I loved how they portrayed Two-Face in that play. But we could talk about Starkid another time. Maybe. Possibly. I just want to annoy Shortness if she's watching. And Sphinx. If Sphinx was watching, I just had to throw it.
Oh no.
Speaking of
Jim Carrey Riddler is awesome.
speaking of which, Shortness did message saying she just landed back home and could not join in the podcast. She apologizes. Um,
Well, that's completely fine.
but
Yeah.
I think we'll call this episode over. So
For sure.
until the next one, whichever the topic it may be, I am Jack the Obsessed Movie Man. Billy, do you want to sign off with you?
I am Billy. You can find me on the Clock app at Arcana Enigma.
Sparkle, would you like to give a shout out to yourself and plug in your TikTok or TalkTik, whichever you prefer?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Sparkle Butterfly. You can find me on TikTok at Sparkle Butterfly 740. And yeah.
And you can find me nowhere because I rarely post anything anymore. No, I'm YouTube, the Obsessed Movie Man. TikTok, I am Riddle Me This 93. So, guys, I will call this meeting adjourned. See you all the next one. Take care.
Take care.
Take care.